While most will agree that raw honey has health benefits, some of those benefits are debatable. So today we're going to talk about what those benefits are, give you some of the data, and let you come to your own conclusion. We look like a big old honeybee.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we are Nick and Zoe Baker at Chestnut Hills Farmstead, and with the weather that we have been having lately, it has been hard to get a whole lot of outside farming work done. So we thought that while we've been talking a lot about honey and honeybees lately, we wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the benefits of using raw honey. What exactly is honey? The definition, according to the National Honey Board, honey starts as flower nectar collected by the bees. Then it's broken into simple sugars and it's stored inside honeycomb. The flapping of the bee's wings dries the honey and gives it its indefinite storage life. For example, jars of honey were found in 1922 during the excavation of King Tut's tomb, which was 3,000 years old or older, and it was still edible. So what are the health benefits? Let's take a look and talk about some of these. The main benefit is that it is a good source of antioxidants. Raw honey contains an array of plant chemicals that act as antioxidants. Some types of honey have as many antioxidants as fruits and vegetables. And antioxidants help to protect your body from cell damage due to free radicals. Free radicals contribute to the aging process and may also contribute to the development of chronic diseases such as cancer and heart disease. Research shows that antioxidant compounds in raw honey called polyphenols have anti-inflammatory effects that could be beneficial in protecting against a number of conditions associated with oxidative stress. Now y'all know we told y'all we were going to give you some data, and you know that these are not my words.
Zoe did not write this.
I did not write this.
We're giving you the data and some definitions so that you can decide for yourself if raw honey is right for you.
That's right.
Now we're specifying the raw version of honey. This is not the pasteurized honey you get in the grocery stores, which anything you get in the grocery store is going to be pasteurized or treated in some way. Some are even what they call adulterated, which means it's watered down.
Right.
This is raw honey, guys.
Straight from the hive to the jar.
This is from your local farmer. So Zoe was talking about free radicals. A 2017 review of studies suggested that raw honey could have potential protective effects for respiratory, gastrointestinal, cardiovascular, your nervous system, and even has potential in cancer treatment. The antioxidants are so rich in honey that you're treating an array of different systems.
Another one of the properties that we wanted to share with you guys is the antibacterial and antifungal properties. The potential for both internal and topical treatments using raw honey is huge. Honey's effectiveness as an antibacterial or antifungal varies depending on the honey, but some varieties are being studied for specific therapeutic uses against things like Candida associated infections, which is also like your yeast infections.
I've even read where, like we talked about on our live when we were discussing it a little bit, that especially in New Zealand, for some reason it's very popular there for wound treatment, but it is FDA approved here, especially Manuka honey.
Yeah.
Is for wound healing. The antibacterial properties can be used to treat acne, and it being antibacterial and antifungal, you can make body wash out of it.
You can also use it for scalp conditions as well. A well-known fact is that honey is better for blood sugar levels than regular sugar. Regarding blood sugar management, honey may offer some slight benefits over regular sugar. Although honey raises your blood sugar level, just like other types of sugars do, the antioxidants it contains may protect against metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. There's also evidence that daily honey intake can improve fasting blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. However, while honey may be slightly better than refined sugar for people with diabetes, people should definitely consume it in moderation.
One thing to note on the sugars in honey is that while it is a natural sugar, which to me is better than refined sugar anyway, but you are able to cut your amounts in your cooking recipes, etc. If you're sweetening your coffee with it, any intake that you have on sugar, substituting honey actually is able to cut the amount because it has a sweeter flavor.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't take as much of it.
Right. So let's talk about heart health. Honey can also help prevent heart disease. According to a review, honey may help lower blood pressure, improve blood fats levels, regulate your heartbeat, and prevent the death of healthy cells, which are all factors that can improve your heart function and health. One observational study, which included over 4,500 people over 40, associated a moderate honey intake with a lower risk of high blood pressure among women.
That's related to the benefits we talked about earlier, it being an antioxidant, and those being stress factors from oxidative stress. Now, all told, there's no long-term human study available on honey and heart health, and more research is needed to understand it completely. They are already seeing some benefits where it relates to blood pressure and
H1C?
No. What's the cholesterol levels? Yeah, LDL. So honey was shown to lower LDL cholesterol levels by like 6%, triglyceride levels by like 11%, and potentially even boost your HDL cholesterol, which is your good cholesterol.
Some people may not know, but it's really helpful for digestive issues. Honey is sometimes used to treat digestive issues such as diarrhea. It also has potential as a treatment for H. pylori bacteria, a common cause of stomach ulcers. And it also contains beneficial prebiotics, meaning it nourishes the good bacteria that lives in the intestines, which is crucial not only for digestion, but overall health.
So this is the one I'll try to do, since this is the one that I'm currently using raw honey for right now. And it's for sore throats and coughs. Honey is an old sore throat remedy, and it soothes the ache and can help with coughs. Add it to hot tea and lemon when a cold virus hits. Everybody knows those remedies. But it can also be used as a cough suppressant, and has even been suggested as a cough suppressant in kids, as long as you don't use it under the age of 1, which can cause botulism.
Right.
If you look at a lot of your natural cough remedies, even in your big box stores, your natural remedies are going to contain honey. Mm-hmm. They have honey throat lozenges, honey cough syrup. That is going to be the pasteurized version. The raw honey can be used in so many of those same ways and be just taken with a spoon at home.
Right.
Mixed in with warm water and drink it, or added as suggested by your old grandmother's remedy in hot tea and lemon. Now, along those same lines, one of the most popular uses, but also one of the most debated, is the effects of raw honey on allergies.
So one of the biggest things that people are encouraged to do is to buy your local raw honey from your farmers markets or your local beekeepers, because this is our honey from our farm. And in this honey contains the allergens and the pollens that are from our farm, which are the things that we need in our body to be able to fight off allergens and pollens that make us sick. It's similar to when you have allergy shots. The shots introduce allergens into your body that helps build up a resistance that you're able to fight those off with. And taking, a dose of honey every day, it kind of goes along the same line by doing it in a natural way. One common misconception is that taking a spoonful of honey every day for your allergies means that it fights all allergies. In turn, it does not. For example, if you have a oak tree allergy or a dust allergy, the bees are not collecting pollen from oak trees or dust bunnies. So it's not going to fight against those allergens because it's not introducing it into your body to give it something to fight against.
It's definitely going to be on the pollens that they are collecting, or that could potentially be blown into their flight path and they bring back just during their travel. You can get some of those pollens that way. But if it is not being transferred to that hive, it's not going to be in your honey.
But most of our allergens that we fight come from the environment that we're in from day to day. So that's why it's so important to use local honey, because they are in that same environment that we fight against all the time.
This is by no means a comprehensive video on all of the health benefits of honey or all the data that's out there. That would just be boring.
Yeah.
That would make a boring video. We're just giving you some of the high points, some things to think about. The one thing that you don't find in any research on honey is a debate about how bad it is for you.
That's right.
Unless you're under the age of 1, I can't find any negatives. So that tells me that there's got to be something there. One thing that we didn't hit on is how renewable it is as long as we take care of the bees. There's a reason why God promised Israel a land flowing with milk and honey. Mm-hmm. Those are 2 food products that does not require the loss of life to produce it, of any kind of life. Both of those are life-flowing food sources, and that's what God promised, and I don't think he's going to promise you something that's bad for you.
So with all that being said, we encourage you guys to support your local farmers, your local beekeepers, but not only that, to take care of yourself and your health, and knowing all of these benefits from using local honey.
Also, I will leave the contact information for Miss Tanya at Hidden Valley Honey to be able to order honey from Chestnut Hills, and it's the same email to order honey produced at Cog Hill Farm.
That's right. We hope you guys have learned something in our living room style setting today. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all on the next video.